This platform describes these particular 3 products, which are really 3 levels of service. What I mean by that is that these products as a service means that it's not something that you sit on or that you wear or that you hold in your hand, but instead it's something that you plug into. Kind of like when you buy your cable TV service, there's different grades of service, or utilities like electricity or buying water, that those are services. And so in the past, any nutritional product, if it's a capsule or a tablet or whatever form, it's always viewed as some kind of a product. But because the design of these products is so broad and the intentions of it are to leverage your ability to adapt to stress no matter what that stress is, meaning that if you're an elite endurance athlete or a strength athlete, or if you are somebody that's strictly a mental worker that's sitting behind a computer clicking your mouse all day long, that it doesn't really matter because it's all biology. And at the cell level and at the organ level and at the organism level, there are requirements from the entire spectrum of micronutrition that is going to be used by the body's adaptation to stress. Micronutrition plays a very large role in executing the expression of what you are physically. And so these products, what they're designed to do is to expand the range of possibilities that are possible for you. In other words, it takes you from what is theoretically possible as a phenotype, which is a physical expression of you, and increases the probability of being able to execute that given whatever stress nature is throwing your way, whether that means jumping on a jet going from London to Tokyo, or whether that's playing in the NFL as a lineman, or whether you're a fireman, or whether you're a CEO in a company, that the body doesn't know what you're trying to do. Like an Ironman, it just thinks that you're being chased by a tiger for 9 hours. It has no idea. Like people say, okay, well, these products are just for athletes. Well, that's not true, because your biological system has no idea what a sport means. It only sees stress signals, and it responds to those stress signals in a way to adapt to stress given its programming. And much of the programming is initiated by the central nervous system. And so these products affect the central nervous system, they affect the cardiovascular system, they affect the muscular system, they affect every system in your body, because that's just a way of looking at the body, trying to break it into, in systems biology, looking at these particular systems. But at the level, if you look at from the organism's perspective, it's just adapting to stress. It doesn't know anything about sports, it doesn't know anything about different tissues, there's no naming. We love to name things, but there is just one single network that is responding in real time, meaning dynamically to whatever you're throwing. I'm talking about increasing the capabilities of a human organism to adapt to stress no matter what that stress is. The products have 3 grades of performance. Is that 8 a day is a basic product that is, it kind of takes the 1 a day concept, and which is based upon the idea of preventing deficiency diseases such as scurvy, pellagra, beriberi. In other words, you have a single nutrient that the body cannot make itself, that if you're deficient in that certain diseases manifest and will kill you. And so that's the idea behind micronutrition today, goes back to the 1940s. And so the design of 8 a day is not on that. It's based upon, at a price point of $85, how much performance can you buy to help your body to adapt to stress no matter what that is. So the basic principle of 8 a day, which is derived from the original model I call Blue Sky Platform. It's kind of like a blue sky of if you had the ultimate micronutritional profile for a human, what would that be? Cost no object. So this is the current product that I have called Bionics, which is now in its 5th generation. It dates back to 1995, the first Bionics. And that first Bionics, where it came from, were 6 different products that I had for functional subgroups like strength development system, cellular damage protection system, muscle repair factors, Rejuvenol, and then a multivitamin product. All these came into one as Bionics 1. And the unique feature of Bionics, besides being a wide spectrum of micronutrition was that it had a scalable dose design. And what that means is that it differs very strongly from what we see conventionally, like a one-a-day brand vitamin or any product that is a one-a-day type product means that if you weigh 60 pounds and you're 10 years old, 8 years old, or if you are a 350-pound nose tackle in the NFL, you just take one. And so does that work? Well, for the purpose of that product preventing you from diseases of deficiency, yes, it does. But in the pharmaceutical world, drugs are scaled by your body weight, particularly by your lean body mass, to take advantage of what the physiological effects are when you scale a dose based upon activity. In other words, your metabolic activity and also your body mass. And so this is the first product of a broad spectrum design that implements and executes a scalable dose design. The supermodel, which is the new product, which is going to be that high-end service, is going to be as close as possible to an offering in the micronutritional space that is going to be the highest performance that money can buy. The supermodel product will be for the people that want to push the boundaries of what is possible for them as individuals. You know, obviously, if you're a swimmer and you take a whole bottle of supermodel, you're not going to be keeping up with Michael Phelps. You know, it applies to you as an individual. It extends what your capabilities are better than anything else that has ever been done.